I think my mic was muted and I didn't know about it. I'm sorry about it. So once again, welcome back. Welcome back to Hack Your Destiny. This is the series of talks what I generally do on Sunday mornings at 11 o'clock, primarily targeting on how to help you and empower you to hack your own destiny. Means when you say hacking your destiny, means destiny. Some people think that destiny is fate. Destiny is not fate. Destiny is the stage you have reached in your life, or you are planning to reach in your life. It's not fate. Fate is a different ball game altogether. Now, it is being said that one can design your destiny, and we are talking about one step ahead. That is, how can we hack the destiny? Can we hack our destiny? This is what we generally talk about. Now, when we think about hacking the destiny, interesting thing is that we should know how to hack it. That means, first of all, you need to decide what exactly you want to accomplish in your life. If you don't know where you're going, you can go anywhere. You must have heard the statement. If you don't know where you're going, you can go anywhere. Now, when it comes to hacking the destiny, the first and the foremost thing is that you should know where you're going. What should be your destiny? What you should be aiming at. That is something which is very, very important. So I'm not going to talk about that today. We are going to talk about something very interesting. That is how you can enhance the human performance by the process called biohacking, or the science called biohacking. Biohacking is being considered as the science of the new generation wellness. And I'm really delighted and honored and privileged to get this concept of biohacking into this country. And I know that a lot of people right now are talking about it. A lot of people are following biohacking techniques. My book, The Making of the Superhuman, the book which is available online, the book contains a lot of biohacking techniques. We have included close to about 220 biohacking techniques. Now, the key factor, what I wanted to explain to you is that what is biohacking? In one line, I can tell you about biohacking is taking charge or taking control of your health and wellness so that you can live a long, productive, healthy life. Why should you live a long, productive, and healthy life? So that you can contribute to the world, so that you can contribute to the family, so that you can contribute to the society. Because if you can live longer, one, and if you can live healthier and longer, two, and if you can be at high energy levels and perform at peak levels throughout your life, three, then you are actually going to contribute a lot to the world. So this is exactly what we are talking about when we are talking about biohacking. And globally, this is being considered as the next generation wellness. And the interesting part is that there are lots of opportunities right now in the world which is coming up connected to biohacking, like the tools and the services, which can, or education, all those kinds of things which can help people or empower people to biohack. That is going to be a big business. We are also into that. My company, V Roots, is a company which is primarily into biohacking, primarily helping or empowering people to take charge of their own health and well-being by providing functional nutritional supplements, by helping them to decode their DNA and know about their genetic predisposition so that they can design their entire diet plan, they can design their fitness plan, they can design their overall yoga, everything can be personalized. So we are into that game. So we know that what is the importance of biohacking and what is going to be the future of biohacking. Now, when we talk about today, when we are talking about biohacking as a tool for human performance enhancement, actually biohacking is a tool for human performance enhancement. So when we talk about human performance enhancement, what is that coming in your mind? Can I just see your comments here? What is that is coming in your mind when I say about human performance enhancement or human performance optimization? Please put your whatever is coming in your mind. Please put in the chat box so that I can see what is your perception about when I say human performance enhancement. What is coming in your mind? Now, because this is so critical, because we are all thriving to perform at our peak levels in all areas of our life, right? Because we want to achieve big things in life. We wanted to have a great family life. We want to have a great career. We want to make a lot of money. We want to be wealthy. All those kinds of things are there. And for all this, what is required is we need to be able to perform at peak levels throughout the day, throughout our life. Yeah, I'm just seeing some comments like, performing at peak levels of potential, best use of hidden potential, to be able to perform at peak levels in all areas of life. Fantastic. So you're getting it. So how do you, what kind of sciences, what kind of processes which can be applied for performance enhancement, performing at peak levels in all areas of your life? I'm not going to reveal all those things because it will take days to explain all this. All those things are there right in their book I have already referred to. But I'm going to give you one or two tips today, and maybe next Sunday we will catch up with some more tips. Now, when it comes to performance enhancement, HR managers are quite interested in that. CEOs are quite interested in that, because if the performance of the employees can be enhanced 10%, increased by 10%, just imagine the company may be able to earn 10% more profit, isn't it? So that's quite exciting. If a company can earn 10% more profits, that's not small. Just imagine a company like TCS, or a company like Infosys, or a company like Tata. If they can just enhance the performance of their employees by 10%, and if they can get a 5%, even a 5% increase in their bottom line, that's a profit. That's huge, literally huge, right? So this is possible. And that is where the entire science is focused on right now. The entire wellness science is focused on right now. It is quite possible. And that is where we use the science of biohacking. Now, a lot of people think that training and motivation is one tool by which you can enhance the performance. I don't deny that. You need to give your employees, and you need to, as an entrepreneur, you need to get trained all the time. You need to be motivated all the time, because motivation is what? Motivation is driven towards a motive. If you are driven towards a motive, you are motivated. That means you need more inspiration to get motivated. But a lot of people say that, oh yeah, I attend a lot of seminars and a lot of motivational programs, and I believe all those programs are very exciting. But at the same time, after a few days, after a few weeks, my motivation level comes down, and I come back to the normal level. How many of you agree to this? How many of you have experienced that? You attended some big seminar, 2-day convention, 3-day convention, a lot of massive levels of excitement out there, and after that, 2 weeks down the line, you are back to the normal. Or maybe some people, you go deeper, like where they were earlier, now they are in a bad shape. How many of you resonate to that? If you have ever experienced like that, say yes. Put yes in your chat box. Let me see how many people have experienced what I'm saying, so that I can also know that how many people resonate to what I'm saying. Now, so that means it is not this motivational rallies, and yeah, they all help. They all help. I'm not saying that they don't help. They help. But at the same time, there are so many other things which are actually providing you a consistent level of motivation and drive in your life. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of yes. Oh my God. So many people are saying yes. Yeah, you all must have spent money attending so many seminars and training programs and motivational rallies and all those kinds of things, the gung-ho events and the pep-up talks, and after that you come back, and after 2 weeks you are back to the normal, Yeah, I understand. I also have gone through the same phase. Now, look at this. This motivation is one thing which we believe as a psychological thing. That is, staying motivated is something like a psychology. Staying motivated is something like it is connected to more to do with your mind. But let me be very frank with you. It's not just to do with your mind. It is to do with your body too. So it is not just your psychology, it's your physiology also. Staying motivated, having the desire, having the drive, having that gung-ho attitude, having that, I want to do it all the time. I'm going to do it, come what may. Shall I tell you that this is a physiological activity too? This is not just psychological. This is not just connected to mind. Mind also plays a role, but more important roles are played by your physiology. Your motivation, your drive, your excitement levels, your energy levels, your dreams, your goals, drive towards achieving your goals. All those kinds of things are a combination of your physiology and your psychology. It's not just psychology. If somebody is just trying to work only on the psychology and empowering you through mind power programs and power of subconscious mind, I'm telling you, some people may get the results, but majority may not get the results, because if you don't have that right kind of physiology, how much ever you try to do on the psychology, it doesn't work. I'm sorry to tell you that. I'm not demotivating you to attend this kind of programs. Go ahead, go attend, not a problem. But once you have a proper optimize the physiology and optimize psychology, that's what is required. Now, for instance, desire is something which is very much required to be successful in life, right? I have that burning desire to do something. I will not leave it. I'm going to make it happen big time. So consistent desire, that drive, which some people have, if you look at that, for that you need a particular neurochemical which is called dopamine. So if your dopamine level is low, it is very, very difficult for you to have a consistent desire and motivation level. Now, to convert that motivation or the desire into an action, you need something else. You need something called acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is another neurochemical which is required for, moving you into action. So if your acetylcholine level is low, if your dopamine level is low, how much ever I try to motivate you through motivational rallies and seminars, you may get a pep up, but after that it come down. So that means it's not just your psychology, it is your physiology too. Now, the question is that, these kind of things, how can I have control? I just mentioned about two. There are so many. Like you all must have heard about something called serotonin, which is considered to be happy chemical. That means, those people who are having a low serotonin level and they are found to be more depressed or more sad. You must have heard about a neurochemical called melatonin, which actually makes you sleep. So all these kinds of things are happening inside your body. These are all physiological activities which is happening inside your body. And if there is an imbalance in that, how much of a motivation you try to do, you won't be able to sustain that motivation. You won't be able to have that desire on a consistent basis. That is where you need to hack your body and mind. How do we do it? Today I will give you some basic simple tips what I generally do. And if you are very keen on knowing about it, go ahead. Read the book, The Making of the Superhuman. That is getting scrolled in the below, and you can actually go ahead and you can order your book and you can read. I have given 220 plus biohacks to enhance human performance in that book. Now listen, let us talk about the brain functioning, brain performance. If I wanted to peak my brains, optimize my brain functioning, I need to hack it. It is not enough to just listen to a few motivational videos and watch some motivational videos and listen to some motivational audios and maybe that, attend a few seminars. Yeah, it may help, but at the same time, if my brain is not functioning properly, if my brain is not really, creating the rhythm which I wanted, all those efforts will be in vain. So I hack my brain. Some of the basic, very simple hacks I'm going to, convey to you. Very simple hacks. You know what is this? This is something which I use on a regular basis. This is ghee. This is ghee, pure ghee. And this is from A2. You can see that A2 is written here. A2 ghee. A2 ghee means this ghee is derived from milk, which is A2 milk. A2 milk comes from cows which are only grass fed. They're not fed with cattle feed. These are fed with grass, pure grass. So these are ghee which is being produced from milk, which is being given by cows which are grass fed, and they're not those kind of cows which are in the cattle shed. They graze. They graze and they eat the grass and they produce the milk. These ghee is unbelievable. Absolutely, and this is a perfect hack. If somebody is saying that ghee, don't take ghee and butter and all, this will increase your cholesterol level, I think they are living maybe about 20 years back. That science is gone. Your dietary cholesterol or dietary fat has very low role to play in terms of your increased LDL levels. That is a different topic. I'm not going to touch upon that right now. If you have a higher LDL level, check your triglycerides. Your triglyceride levels could be high. And the reason is not fat. The reason is refined carbohydrates, simple carbohydrates, not fat. So don't blame fat. Don't vilify fat. Fat is phenomenal. Yeah, always. As a person who always recommend personalized lifestyle modification, I would rather say that, of course, if you are actually getting into a kind of a regimen like fat-oriented regimen, always do your genetic predisposition test, because there are so many people who are having a very low, genetically they have a low fat metabolism. So if you have genetically low fat metabolism, and if you get into a keto diet or if you get into a high fat diet, you can be in trouble. So that is what we do in Eplimo. In V-Roots we have called Eplimo. Eplimo is the epigenetic lifestyle modification. And in epigenetic lifestyle modification, we do your genetic predisposition for about 200 plus health condition. You do your metabolic conditions and then combine that into a mobile app, and you get a complete details about all the kinds of possible and probable diseases you can have. More importantly, you will get information like, how is my fat metabolism? That is why some people, when they go into keto diet, they have a major trouble. Their health is in a danger zone. Even you must have heard about the stories of film actors. One film actress who died because of kidney failure, and it was found that she was on keto diet. That was the reason which is being found. Now, I'm not against keto diet, but at the same time, I strongly believe that if you wanted to get into a high-fat diet, please check your fat metabolism. Your genetic, profile for fat metabolism has to be checked. So anyway, I did my Eplimo, so I have a very powerful fat metabolism. My genes are extremely great in terms of metabolizing fat. So I take this, and this is incredible. And I just wanted to tell you that this one bottle cost me 2,000 rupees. Okay, this is 500 grams, 2,000 rupees. So that means 1 kilogram is going to cost you 4,000 minimum. I'm telling you, minimum 4,000 rupees. Guys, I just wanted to be telling you very clearly in black and white. Good things never, never, never come cheap. Please understand it. If something is coming to you cheap, please make sure that that carries the right kind of quality. I don't believe in that. If something comes cheap, I don't believe in that product. I'm black and white, I'm telling you. And I know the farm in which this is produced. I have gone and visited the farm. He's got 124 cows, Gir cows, and also some of our Kerala's Vechur cows. And he gives only grass, pure grass, and some other Ayurvedic herbs. Unbelievable product. We all take 1 teaspoon every day, early morning, in empty stomach, and we have seen amazing results with this. Because this is the first thing what it does with this A2 which is derived from A2 milk. It activates, enhances your brain functions. Your brain requires the butyrites. The ghee contains a lot of butyrites. The brain requires butyrites. Your neurons have to function properly. The neurons have to fire. The neurons need to have the malign sheath, which is like an insulation for the neuron sheaths. He does that. Another biohack tool for me, this one. You may think that what is this all about? This is MCT oil, medium chain triglyceride oil, MCT oil. Okay, and this also comes a bit expensive, but how do you make MCT oil? MCT oil is derived from coconut oil. You have coconut oil. From that, you must have had something called virgin coconut oil. And from the virgin coconut oil, they remove something called lauric acid, and the rest is called the MCT oil. And MCT oil is another brilliant hack for your brain. And again, I just want to warn you that unless and until you don't check your fat metabolism, don't follow this. People who have got a low fat metabolism, as per your genetics, it's not safe to go for high fat diet. Always keep that in mind. Then we have some supplements, phenomenal supplements, which I have been dreaming about for years together. These are called nootropics, NOOTRO, nootropics. So this is one of my favorite nootropics. I don't know whether you can see it or not. This is called Focus, and this increases my alertness, this increases my attention, this increases my focus, this increases my memory, and this increases my sharpness, this increases my cognitive power, this increases my overall energy level. This is focus. I don't know whether the camera can catch it. Yeah, it's catching. Yeah. This is called relax. This is another one which I use on a regular basis. Relax, and there are so many people who uses it. This relaxes you. This actually increases your serotonin, melatonin levels. This balances your GABA, that is gamma aminobutyric acid, which keeps your brain at a relaxed level. So I take a relax in the night. I take a focus in the morning. So these are all. I'm just giving you some examples of biohacks. Why I'm telling this is just by going for a seminar and gung ho, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It may work for some people, very few people, but for majority of the people, if you're not having the right kind of inputs for your physiology, okay, which has to come from diet. I take all this because I know that how much I require is not enough from the diet. That's why I take supplements. Okay, supplements is not medicine, but we know that this kind of things, like the kind of combination, the focus has got a combination of 9 Ayurvedic extracts, powerful extracts, which is impossible for me to get from the diet. So that combination really works well and keeps your energy level so high and your performance level so high, and your mind is always alert when you want it to be when you want your mind to be alert. But when you want your mind to be relaxed, you can actually make it relaxed. These are called nootropics. Nootropic herbs, nootropic supplements, these are going to be the next big thing. Where we are there, we-roots is actually, the Thought Biotics is our range of nootropic products. Thought Biotics is a range, Thought Biotics, like not antibiotics, Thought Biotics. Thought Biotics is our range of nootropics, which starts from not just on the brain, it works on the guts too. Now, simple biohacks I was talking about, if you have some problems about ghee, or if you have some problems about, butter and all those stuff, or rather you have some perception. I'm saying problem means perceptual problems. Saying, oh, my God, butter and ghee and all will increase my weight. If you have a good metabolism, genetically, if you have a good metabolism for fat, I can tell you, fat can do wonders for you, provided you are taking the best fat. The grass-fed cow, the A2 milk, which gives you the kind of ghee, unbelievable. This creates amazing results in people. Even I have got, I don't know whether Paresh Rakholia is there in this online session. He's one of the examples which came into my mind immediately. He was suffering from LDL, high LDL, and I asked him to take A2 ghee, and he got the results right there. Within 2 weeks' time, he got the results. So Paresh is there. Just say your experience. You can chat box in the chat box if you're there. I don't know whether you're there. Generally, you attend all my sessions. That's why I asked you. So if anybody else got any kind of results after my recommendation about A2 ghee, please put it on the chat box so that others also get excited about it. Because our objective, we are all working towards something called Superhuman Tribe. We have a community called Superhuman Tribe. In Superhuman Tribe, our objective is very simple. In the Superhuman Tribe, you can actually go to our website, superhumantribe.com. In that website, you can get a lot of information about all those kinds of things, what I'm talking about, whether it is about the kind of food, whether it is about nutrition, whether it is about, yoga, whether it is about meditation, whether it is about all those kinds. Superhumantribe.com is a treasure for all these kinds of information. So visit the site and register in superhumantribe.com. Now, so coming back to this, what I wanted to communicate to you is that it's not just the books you read, it's not just the motivational rallies you attend, it's not just the motivational videos you watch. These are all very good, but at the same time, if you don't take care of your physiology properly, if you don't give the right kind of stuff to your body, which can hack, which create certain minor hacks in your life, you won't be able to sustain the motivation level. Because to be successful and to perform at peak levels in your life, what do you require? You need to have these kind of hacks. Otherwise, just by attending few seminars, I don't think you can actually perform at peak levels throughout your life. So we will be in the coming Sundays, we'll be revealing more and more such simple hacks. And medium chain triglycerides, by the way, I didn't mention much about it. Medium chain triglycerides generates ketones, a lot of ketones. Ketones, you must be knowing. Keto diet, ketones. Ketones are really good for your brain. And ketones are powerful energy creators, and it generates, it sustains the energy for a long period of time. So that's about the MCT oil. So there are a few other things also. I don't want to talk about all those kinds of different things. Ashwagandha is a powerful nootropic, which is a biohack, which can be used for hacking your brain functions. Brahmi is another powerful brain hacker herb. There are many such things. I just wanted to give some of them to you. Now I'll run through your chats, and maybe if you have some questions, or if you have some specific comments on which you are looking for my response, please you can put it in the chat box, and I'll be happy to respond to that. So I will run through this. So now I understand that it is not possible, people's fault that they lose motivation. Their physiology is to be blamed, and it can be corrected. Absolutely, Malay. It is not just physiology; it's a combination of physiology and psychology. But unfortunately, most of the people never think about physiology. They only think that's all about mind. So they undergo mind power programs, that program, this program, creative visualization, imagination techniques. They are all good. I'm not saying that they are not good. But at the same time, unless and until you don't have the right kind of biochemical processes and neurochemical processes running in your body, all those efforts may be only temporary. Lots of misconceptions about fats based on the advertisements, especially when it comes to edible oils, butter, ghee. Dinesh Kumar is saying, yeah, absolutely. Because there has been a huge lobby, not now, long back in 1960s, to justify that the refined sugar, the refined carbohydrate market, to establish that industry. Fat was vilified in 1960s. There has been research papers which were released by bribing scientists in great universities like Harvard University. I've mentioned that in my book. So they have bribed research scientists to come out with research papers which says that obesity and all the metabolic syndromes are because of fat. But unfortunately, it was happening only because of refined sugar, refined carbohydrate. Because in 1960s, there was a wave of refined carbohydrates, refined rice, refined wheat. So they wanted to have that market growing. That's why they vilified fat, the poor fat. Ultimate results I found of V-Roots Relax. Oh, thank you. That's great, Anuj. Great to know about that. Rajani is saying, I have started getting compliments from people that I look more healthier now. Fantastic, Rajani. I think you have been going through our lifestyle coaching program too. So in our lifestyle coaching program, we really cover all those things in very much in detail. So anyone who just follows that, they can actually first experience that in their own personal life, and then they can transfer that. They can actually educate other people to hack their own life. They hack their own health. Sushma, the Making of Superhuman book and Superhuman Tribe are treasures that you have given to. Oh, thank you so much, Sushma. It's a pleasure to do more such things. Zain is saying, I'm that one. After my eplimo, I spent life without medicine. Wow. Look, living these days in observation from 1.5 months, only obeying the advice of eplimo expert. That's great to know. That's great to know, Irshad. I think there are a lot of people who are enjoying their life. They're taking their life back in their hand. That's called biohacking. Till now, they were on medicines. They were on having a terrible life, and after they do a epigenetic lifestyle modification process, and they took charge of their health, and now they're enjoying their lives. That's exciting. Yes, Pawan. Yes, आपकी guidance से मुझे बहुत results आए हैं. Mental health and weight में really unique and amazing community, superhuman tribe where people are empowered to take charge. That's great, Punjab. That's great. Yeah, that's great. Any other comments or questions where someone is looking for my input? And by the way, I thank you for all the good greetings you are giving, the good mornings and the best wishes. My greetings and good wishes for all of you. How much time need to get an effect on focus? Depends on person to person. These are all based on each and every person. Some people it gets very fast. Some people takes time. Maybe some people have reported that in 3 to 4 days they get results. Some people say that 2 weeks time they get results. But what kind of results you're waiting for? These are not any magical results you're expecting. You are seeing an enhancement in your overall quality of life. You are seeing an enhancement in your energy level. You are seeing an enhancement in your sequence of thinking. That's what I have seen with this kind of nootropics. What experience I have got is that the alerts are very fast. I get alerts. Alerts means sometimes some of the things which we may forget. Even my family members always feel like right now I'm more alert. Alert means I know, oh, okay, suppose I'm doing this and I know that, okay, this after this, I have to do this. Generally, I don't miss anything right now. I don't miss meetings. I don't miss any appointments. That is the way you get the results. It's not like, something like you have drunk an energy drink that you feel a, hike. Energy drinks are dangerous because they carry a lot of massive levels of sugar, which can actually really kill you. Can nootropics help the aging population to overcome the side effects of aging? Yes, Ajay, I think nootropics definitely work on the cognitive functions of aged population too. Because when it comes to cognitive functions like memory, when it comes to connecting with the connecting incidents, um, memorizing things, um, action, taking taking decisions. These things slows down as people age. Now, nootropics are something which actually enhances your or optimizes your brain functions, optimizes your neural functions. So as a result, what happens is, overall you can see that your quality of life was enhanced, and that will be a great thing for even age population. Yeah, nootropics really help. There is another question, which is that is which supplement, when to take, which supplement you suggest to peak performance for brain. I've been talking about that too. I have been talking about that only. The body to main motivator and focus. Yeah, I've already mentioned about few, and if you want to know more about it, definitely the person who has invited you for this session, he may be able to advise. Using our NAD complex, my mother's wrinkles got vanished. Wow, that's great, fantastic. NAD is a nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. It is a fabulous, phenomenal, age slowing down or age slowing down process initiator, or you can even say that age reversal initiator. Um, it works, yeah. Deepak is saying Intuit gave the great results to me with the combination of relax. Now starting with NAD. Thank you for all. That's great, Deepak. That's great. You're getting great results from the products. I'm very happy about it. How does neural cells die? Is this new natural process or due to bad lifestyle? This happens very early these days. Um, Neurons die. If actually there is an abnormal level of neural degeneration. We don't say it as neurons die. Degenerating neurons. These are basically because of, some people have got it genetically, but a lot of people make it happen in their life through their own lifestyle patterns, and a lot of stress also can create neuro degenerations. Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, dementia, all these kinds of diseases are actually conditions which are being created by neurodegeneration. And there are conditions like genetic conditions, like you have multiple sclerosis. These kind of conditions where the myelin sheath, which is covering your neurons, is getting degenerated, and that can be because of lack of proper nutrients, proper omega-3 in your food, and maybe higher levels of stress, maybe because of various reasons. Can be even spotted to your gut, absence of certain microbiome in your gut. But by taking krill oil or rich omega-3 fatty acids, and also some nootropic products like what I mentioned. And of course, if you have a good genetically, if you have a good fat metabolism, go for A2 ghee. This can all enhance your brain functions, the neural functions. Shivani is asking, any product from Viru that may be given to women for weakness, mainly as doctors suggest iron tablets in its replacement. I really don't know. If it is iron deficiency, she has to take iron tablets. But if it is general weakness and all those stuff, you can try many of the products which we have. It depends on the conditions. Because the more we understand about supplements, the more we appreciate personalization, because we cannot make it just like that. Okay, give all this kinds of stuff and somebody will be getting out of their problems. I think the more we know about it, the more we understand the importance of personalization. But focus helps people, NAD helps people. If they are above the age of 50, NAD definitely helps. Yeah, Mr. Unikrishnan, after taking NAD, one of my friends got his BP level normal and full of energy. Wow, wow. That doesn't mean that NAD complex is medicine or drug for, blood pressure. No. NAD is basically, NAD complex is a product which actually enhances your NAD level inside the cells. Nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide is I would rather say, the communication currency which is there inside each and every cell in your body. Now, the science has already proven that after the age of 40, the NAD levels inside your cells goes down almost by 50%. That is why you age. And all the symptoms of aging, one of the reasons is being found as NAD level dropping. And most of the diseases, what we call it as degenerative conditions like BP, blood pressure, high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, most of these kind of things are connected with aging some way or other. Now, if you can provide adequate quantities of pure NAD to your cells, many of these things will get reversed. That's the natural process, because what we are doing is that we are empowering each and every cell to take charge. We are empowering the cells to function in their old, optimum levels. Now, if they are not functioning right now, if their functioning is weak, we are empowering through NAD. We are empowering those cells to function at their old levels. Like if at the age of 60, with a sufficient supply of NAD, maybe their cells may go back to the functioning what the cells used to do in their 30s or 35. Yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal. For some people, we are seeing amazing results. Okay, Devi Charan, what you are saying after Eplimo, I have seen a lot of positive change in your health, in my health, simply following those recommendations. Can we give natural seed to child of 5 years? These are specific questions which you can ask our doctors. Anything else which is connected to this? Our human immunity has evolved over million years. We just need to put the right super premium organic nutrition supplements. Absolutely. Organic is a choice, because just by having supplements organic and all other things inorganic, it's not going to make much of sense. So we are not living in an organic environment. That is why most of the doctors I come across, they always talk about, if you are living in a pure organic environment, everything should be organic. But just getting some supplements on organic and all other food, all other things, what you do is inorganic, doesn't matter. But good quality nutrition supplements where the source, where you get it from the right kind of source, can make a lot of difference. For weight loss, which products you suggest? This is not a product suggestion session. Sorry, this is about a general session about human performance. So you can talk about that, not about the products. From Eplimo, I got to know I have the normal COVID susceptibility. I have longer lifespan and a lot more. Oh, that's great, Jitendra. So you got it. You got a normal COVID susceptibility from the Eplimo test. That doesn't mean that you will not get Eplimo. Even if you will not get COVID. Even if you get COVID, if suppose, God forbid, even if the virus get into you, genetically your body can actually defend it and fight it out much more in a superior way than other people can do. That is what it is called COVID susceptibility. Congratulations. So you are a healthy man. Congratulations. Yeah, by the way, for new people, or not new people, for other people, The Eplimo has upgraded, and we are doing in the Eplimo, you are getting a COVID susceptibility, genetical susceptibility for COVID, or rather coronavirus, and all those kinds of things are also there in the Eplimo. It doesn't mean that it's a, by doing an Eplimo test, you will know whether you will get COVID or not. No, it only tells you how much tolerant you are genetically towards this kind of viruses. Okay, I think I've covered almost all the points, and all the questions have been covered. Great session, fantastic, great question, intelligent questions. I love being with you guys. This is almost 42 minutes today. Generally, we do it in 30 minutes. Now it is 42 minutes. Anyway, thank you for being with me throughout this session. Wish you a fantastic Sunday and a great, productive, result-oriented, high-performing week ahead. Thank you so much.